Hi everybody. I haven't done a YouTube video in a very long time, but as you can tell since my last video, however long ago that was, like a year or something, I got my hair cut. But it's grown out a bit longer and I want it shorter. So I watched a few tutorials and I kind of just want to cut it myself, even though I have somewhere to be in like 3 hours. So it's like, you know what? I have time. Who cares? Like I need to take a shower anyway because my hair is kind of yuck. But so after I cut it, then I'll wash it, blow dry it, get it all styled and all that. So what you'll need is a brush, a hair straightener, and like some clips or hair ties, and like I have a little chair going and I have a towel on the floor, so and my handy dandy mirror so we can see the back, because that's always been a scary thing for me, cutting like all of my hair. I've never actually done that myself. Like I've cut my bangs when I was little. I would cut my bangs. My mom had to hide the scissors. Instead of going across, I went like that. So it was it was terrible. But yeah, let's get to it. Yeah, so here we have me pinning up my hair and straightening it. This happened 3 months ago now, and I wanted to do a voiceover, but I forgot what I was gonna say, and I need storage, so I gotta get this done. But yeah, straightening, doing it in sections. Yeah, whatever. So now, I take out the hair clips and just kind of shake it out. You see, it's longer, and I do have like 2 layers because the reference picture I brought in was kind of wonky, but like, I don't like that it touches my shoulders. I don't know, it's like, ooh, too long, when I had it down to here beforehand. So I think the way I'm gonna go about this, I am going to section it again. So I like to do it up here at the crown of the hair, because like right where my hair kind of separates, I have these little weird bald patches, but like, yeah. So and I like to use these crocodile clips because they're just easy to use. And then so I like, and then somewhat above the ears, and then do another. The way I like to do it is like wrap it around my finger and then just kind of twist it like that. That I use these kind of clips for. And then right at the bottom of my ears, or like kind of like here where the lobe starts, section it, and then you know, do the whole pin up thing, twist it around, do whatever you gotta do, and then oop, missed that. Make sure that the twist is like tight so nothing falls out. And so then like we just have this little bit left. Now the first cut is always the scariest, and I'll explain the reasoning behind this part in just a second, but you'll want to get out like a little hair tie. I guess a regular hair tie would be good too. And then just get a little piece and tie the little rubber band at the height that you want your hair to be cut, so that you can keep this first strand that you cut, so then you can see for other sections how much you want to cut off. And so then pull it a little further down than you want. So then you just do a little snip. And it doesn't have to be perfectly all the way across, like this is kind of slanted, but we'll go back and fix it at the end. So then you just cut everything else to fit that length. Yeah, so another voiceover. So here we are cutting the first layer, getting it all, trying to get it even. Oh, that's so bad. You're missing a spot. Oh no. So once I started cutting, it just kept getting shorter and shorter and shorter. Once I made it like all one length, I needed to even it out, so it was just a mess. So here, I've done 2 of the 4 layers, and now like I've let down second to last one, and you can tell it is quite a bit of difference. Like last time I got a haircut was like 3 months ago when I got the big cut. I got 13 inches taken off, and it took me like a long time, like at least 8 years in order to grow out that much. But the fact that I was able to grow like, I don't know, maybe 2 inches in 3 months, well, I don't know, my spatial awareness is kind of iffy, but I don't know, it's just cool to see the changes. And yeah, so I actually had all these voiceovers written down somewhere, but I lost that notebook. That happens quite often, but I'll find it months later after it's relevant to me. But here we're starting to look very Snow White like, and that's good because I was obsessed with her as a child, I guess. We're at the last section. It's a bit shorter than I had set out to do, but that's okay. It's hair. It grows out. Yeah, so I've been waiting for it to grow out, and I really miss my long hair now, so thanks a lot. I haven't seen my mom all day because, like, today's my last day before school starts up again. Happy holidays, by the way. And so she left before I woke up, and then, in now 2 hours, I will be going to rehearsal until 9 p.m. So, then I'll drive myself home, and boo! I'm kind of nervous to see how she reacts, because I told her, I was like, oh yeah, I kind of want to get my hair cut again, like, not really a fan of it touching my shoulders and stuff, and she's like, oh, okay, like, we'll think about it, we'll do it later. And then today I was like, I got time, no one's here to stop me, why not? There were a few points where I was like, I shouldn't be doing this, but I was like, well, it's already too late. We cannot go back in time. So, yeah, there were a few moments of regrets, but I didn't have time to change my mind. I don't know how styling is gonna go, because the last time I had hair this short was in 2nd grade, because I kept cutting my bangs so short, and then I hated bangs. I kept cutting them because I hated the feeling of bangs. It's kind of nice. I definitely want to thin out the back. And so I hated the feeling of bangs, so I kept cutting them shorter so I wouldn't feel them. And then eventually my mom was able to get me to stop cutting my hair for long enough for it to grow out a bit shorter than this. And then, we cut all of my hair to this length. And then it's been this way ever since. And then in October I was like, you know what? I don't like my hair so long anymore. It is a drag. And so, here we are, January, day before school starts back up. I'm home alone and no one's here to stop me. So, instead of building a tree house, I'm cutting my hair. And it's funny because a lot of the time people are like, oh yeah, when you're like mentally, when you're like having a bad day or something and you want to reinvent yourself or whatever, like you cut your hair. I'm like, no, I'm just bored. Now I wanted a haircut. Okay, it's not so bad.
Not so bad. Yeah, I'll fix it up a bit more. Oh, yikes.
Kind of comes down to a point. So I really needed my mom's help with evening it out, and so she did help me like the next day, and then a couple weeks later with a school dance, and so I got my hair like professionally done, so it's really good now, but I still take most of the credit anyway. All right. Well, it's short. It's really, it's short. I can't really do a ponytail anymore. It's short. It's scratching the back of my neck. I don't like that. Oh well, too late now. Shoot! I'll get back to you in a second. Also, just look at how much hair I cut off. So, here's how it turned out. There was a point where I was trying to style it, where I was like, dang, I should have waited. I was like, oh my gosh, I regret this so much. But in the end, it's kind of cute. It's a little bit of like a 1920s thing going on. But, I don't know. I don't really care. I think it's cute. So I should just grab this because I don't know what the back of it looks like. Okay, that's not too bad. Not too different of how it looked beforehand. So, I was scared that a lot of it would poof up like this right here, but like that's just the front. That's kind of just what my hair does. But because there's not a lot of weight pulling it down anymore like it used to. But yeah, it's okay. It's cute. It's cute. I'm trying to convince myself because like my mom was telling me to wait. And now I'm like, oh shoot, should I have waited? I'm like, no, but then one part of me is like, yes, you definitely should have. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. When I make it go like that, I look like a bowling ball. So I'm gonna let the tips happen, because otherwise it looks way too like one-dimensional. So, yeah. I'm trying to convince myself it's not a disaster, and it isn't a disaster. I know that. But then, you know, there's the part of me that's like, girl, your track record isn't too great. So, yeah. At one point I was like, ooh, should I do curtain bangs? And then I was like, hell no. Bangs do not, they might look good, I don't know, but it's just a me thing. Can't stand bangs, the neurotypical cooties. But yeah, so, okay, so rehearsal has come and gone. Just got home. My hair is kind of relaxed a bit. It's still, I'm not used to it. I'm like, oh yeah, it's gone down to shoulder length so long. I don't like the way it feels. And then I kept getting shorter. I look like when I was in first grade. Sorry, I'm a little high energy right now because music and driving does that to me. But yeah, so we're gonna see my mom's reaction. Ma. Okay, I have something to show you. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Why am I scared? Hi, Mom. So I did something that some people might call impulsive.
Yeah.
Impatient. Dumb idea.
Was it?
Maybe. ounces.
Okay.
So you're the main thing. Yes! Because I've been trying to convince myself it wasn't a bad idea. If you watched until now, thanks. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of the new cut if you haven't seen it in person already. So, yeah.